Seriously, guys? Hmm. I like how you guys are trying to bully me. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, there's that one thing about Twitch, though. Apparently, thanks to a certain update on Twitch, I am not allowed to show hips. I can't do the hips don't lie joke now. Kinda suck if you ask me. Yeah, I'm doing good though. Not everyone, just me. I will miss the hips. Yeah, like people like my hips still, let's be honest, but uh if there's something I can say, they ruined it a lot, bruh. Yeah. Anyways, how you guys like the music? It was a non-commercial one by Ko or Cat VTuber, I think. I thought it would fit. But yeah, it's been a while since I stream at the EST time zone. Like totally. Oh, Washi, thanks for the hydrate. Yeah, let me just hydrate, because it's actually breakfast time for me. Hi, Washi. Okay, this is too loud. Let me go for something. Yeah. This is a good way to start the stream, right? Oh, I actually do three time zones. Well, I do GMT plus 8, then there's GMT plus 1 for British time zone. And then I also have EST for the American time zone. That's what I follow. That way I'm able to detect what time is decent enough for me to stream. I'm about to do something extremely funny. Oh, what you got? But yes. I'ma just get comfy a bit before I start the madness, aka the visual novel in question. But yeah, Twitch. If you're going to ban hips, do it do it with the flesh tubers included. You guys are being mean to us VTubers. Not gonna lie, they're pretty mean. uh, it's a shame. Like, what's with the unfairness with VTubers, bruh? Like, for realsies. We spend a lot and then we literally invest on Twitch and then they'll change the rules. Like, what the fuck, right? These Twitch people. Yo, Zano, hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. We're currently just chilling a bit before we play Doki Doki Literature Club. I can't stick around sadly, just wanted to come in and say hi. Of course, it's okay. And thank you for the headbats. Okay. Oh, thank you for the bits. Mandela, damn. They fly to chase you. Yeah, when you chase them, you die. When you get chased, you die. For the bees, I mean. But yes, since everyone's here, was literally talking about stream times, which is funny how perfect this lines up with my free time. Yeah, I do 3 time zones actually. Like before, I do GMT plus 8, then GMT plus 1, then Eastern Standard Time. Those are the time zones I can actually memorize in the back of my head. So I choose those time zones. But yes, I guess I got enough comfy, so I guess we can start the visual novel now. Let me just pull it up, BRB, for a bit. The attire guidelines are stupid for VTubers, as most cannot accidentally get naked nor flash. It got stricter for flesh change because of wardrobe malfunction. Yeah, how can we have a wardrobe malfunction? That's the thing. Like for reals, for reals. Like maybe they should restrict something for the flesh troopers in question. Yeah, like it kind of sus. I thought I'm okay with the rule, but I forget I have exposed hips on my design. Yes. So yeah, RIP for my ass. I can't show my hips. Even though that's like I wear a bodysuit by the way. And I get affected? Wow. Touche, Twitch. Touche. I tried to play by your rules too. What a hot mess. I wonder if you're not affected. Yeah, because you don't have exposed hips. So you guys are going to miss the hip action. Anyways, yeah. How about yeah, my hips are too powerful style. Even by artwork, the hips are like French kiss. Salt Bay approved. Salt Bay approved, imagine, bro. Yeah. That's what can we do? What can we do? Hips don't lie. Hi, Takeru. Yeah. Been a while. I'm just getting a bit comfy before I set up my visual novel. We're going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. That's why I had creepy music at the start of the stream. But yeah, hips don't lie. Yes, yes, hips don't lie. Sadly, I cannot. I laughed so hard I got banned for making a full body PNG, even though Twitch will neglect the fact that there's nothing even remotely exposing. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just cartoon character shit. Like, we're just anime people wearing clothes. What's the problem? It's not like we're actually gonna expose ourselves, right? Oh, that's okay, Takaru. Get some relaxation, please, bruh. Yeah, yes. But anywho, let me pull up my visual novel. So, BRB. Right. I, I, okay, unironically, I played this before in my. What's this? I like how we were talking about sensor bars, and I see a sensor bar here. Hold on. Twitch? Twitch? Are you appearing here too? Why is there a sensor bar? Hold on a minute. Let me do something. Let me just refresh the game. But yeah, I did play this before. I did play this before. Let me check this for a bit. So now the game's not working. Okay, there we go. I I kinda know, but okay. So the bar is gone. I guess we triggered the glitch. We triggered the secret there. Anyways, yes, I actually played this game before, but how long is the question? So I can't really remember the game. That's the thing. I played this probably when I was in college, but I can't really remember much of the game by then. So I'm about to spook myself again with this game. Anyways, yes. Let's get it started, bruh. Like, let's get started. Like, okay, let's be honest. So there's four girls in a visual novel. What could possibly go wrong, right? Oh yeah, the randoms. Yeah, I've seen how cursed this game was, and until today, I still find it cursed as hell. Yes. But anyways, let's start. Please enter your name. Okay, let's start. Hey! Bruh. I see an annoying running. I already fucked up. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Yeah, we have that one friend. We have that one friend who generally does not want to go to school, then oversleeps. Or you could have me, who's never late for school. Yes, that's also me. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again? I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to show up and wait for you. And you seemed like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Brielle. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine, but you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Bruh. we, we cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Brielle, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. Oh, I got confused by the voice. Whoops. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join the club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Not gonna lie, clubs are kind of like a drag to me. I remember. Let me get my water. I remember joining the weirdest clubs back in the day. I went from physical fitness club to criminology club. Yes, criminology club. That's a thing. I don't know why I chose it, but we practice self-defense. After that, I don't remember the third club I've joined in high school. And then the fourth. Well, fourth, we have this military shit training. Yeah, we kind of acted like soldiers for a bit. We call it ROTC, from where I am, or CAT. I have no clue why we had that in the first place though, but it was nice doing swordplay. It was nice doing swordplay. It was fun, and don't take it out of context when I said swordplay. We literally have those replica swords they'd use on marches, okay? I was fooling around back in the day, okay? Anyways, enough with the idle chit chatter. Please don't clip that. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime, of course. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried about you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Baby, I didn't need social skills when I got into college. What do you mean? What do you mean? I've had an actual Scottish claymore before and I swung it. Ooh! How heavy. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought you would become a NEET in a few years. Because you're not used to the real world. I'm an adult. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Who knows? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least. A little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Well, we have that one friend. Now we're at school. A school day is as ordinary as ever and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori want me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of class, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out. So I came in. Not that heavy, actually holding it by the handle. Oh. Still, that is a nice sword. I could go for swords like that. Also, I didn't notice that... Wait. My VTuber model's fucking huge. Ah, there we go. Wait. Okay, that's better. More balance. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Earlier. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you'd know. Know what? Well, Dad, you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Eh? Meanie? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did because she thought it would be fun to help us start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have just planned all of this out. Bruh. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yeah, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I mean, who doesn't love free cupcakes? Yeah. Who doesn't love free cupcakes? Like, everyone loves free stuff, right? So you can't say no to free stuff, right? I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open to the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. As a classroom. Welcome to the Literature Club. It is a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, Brio, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. all words escaping the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Damn. I peeked.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes you think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Says Sayori. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turned back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say such things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Yo, Ari and I, thank you for the raid. We're currently playing Doki Doki Literature Club. How are you doing? This is your Hellfire Fox Brielle or Fox BT. And yes, we are playing this cursed game. Thank you for the raid. Okay, let me shout you out real quick. There. How's your stream though? How is Dead by Daylight?
I need that.
Oh, SpongeBob. Oh. Love Doki Doki Literature Club. Thanks. Yeah, me too. I'm just playing it again, and I barely have no memory of the time I played it too. I am debating if I should start Dead by Daylight. It's a game that I played before. Like, before it was a popular game, right? Just debating if I should play it as a collab idea, but you know. Anyways, Arya Knight, if you need to get some self-care after the raid, please feel free to do so and have a wonderful sleep and rest. Please make sure to take care of yourself after the stream, alright? Oh yeah, DVD. Yeah, I'm debating on it since I do have a collab sheet out for DVD. But yes. Thank you again for the raid and thank you for picking. Why am I stuttering? Thank you for entrusting your community to me. I'll take care of them, don't worry. Anyways, let's go back to the visual novel. Yes. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, right?
That's right.
It's great to see you again, Brielle.
We do know each other. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league, so having her smile at me so genuinely feels like... You too, Monica?
Come sit down, Brielle. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. But how about I make some tea as well?
Well, my voice is not voicing. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
What? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know.
I actually have a PNG tuber.
Just hurry up and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
I turned the cupcake around my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Yeah, I actually have a PNG tuber. I can show it another time on stream, but I actually use my PNG tuber model when it's for heavy games. Like, I play Once Human. That game eats all of my RAM, so I have a PNG tuber in place for a game like that. And the rest, when I feel like using my PNG tuber, I would simply use it. I recommend my PNG tuber artist, Rapio, for this one. She's currently still taking commissions for it, but the price is a little. I mean, it's affordable. Not sure for others though. But you can try PNG Tuber Plus if you want to though. I think it's a very good start for VTubing, if anything. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Tsundere.
Made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori's.
Well, maybe. But not for, you, dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission.
After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks like...
I mean, I meant that,
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for him, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow and smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed.
Also, always and will still use VideoTube V2. Oh, I mean, it's still good. I actually started with a VideoTube Mini until I finally got my model out. Yeah, I finally got my model out by then, but I still use the reactive PNG I use for collabs. But it's a good start though. It's easier to use than PNG Tuber Plus.
We'll make sure you'll feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika's really a great leader.
Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Also, let me get my pillow. I always have like a pillow on my lap when I stream. I don't know. It's like I like somebody sitting on my lap. Anyways.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I'd join this club if it was in my school though. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Brielle, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I'm utterly quiet to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I mean, fun fact, I was a bookworm before, so I can relate. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, good timing for Spooky Month. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something that I can relate to at the minimal level. Hi Ryu, how you doing? At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes you think or takes you to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often a very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Girl, you're pink hair. You're automatically cute if you have pink hair. Let's be fucking honest, bruh. It's not rocket science, okay? It's not rocket science. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you're working on a poem called Don't Say That Loud and Give That Back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulder. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest regions of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and have Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess that's the same for Yuri. Aw, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And then next time we meet, we all share together with each other. That way everyone is even. Um, yeah, let's do it. Plus now we have a new member. I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Brielle? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I have never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Riel.
You don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, bruh. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yay, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey,
you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Literature club, yeah, that's how you're supposed to say it. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, please remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Brielle, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with mediocre writing skills? I already feel I can already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Brielle, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walked home together anymore because you always stayed after school for clubs.
Sure, might as well. Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make most of my circumstance, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Oh, sweet summer child, you have no idea what you're getting into. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick a word you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Let's see. What word though? Like there are types of there are actually ways to write a poetry. Some have rhymes, some have free form, and there's like stanzas. There's even a poem called haiku, which is Japanese poetry. I think I used to write a lot of haiku and freestyle poetry when I still have my DeviantArt. That is now archived because I used to write the most depressing shit. I used to write the most depressing shit when I was still posting on DeviantArt. Though there were rare cases that my poems were being read live on stream before, so I had a past life as a poet writer. Yeah, I have a past life as a small VTuber and then a past life as a poet writer. What's next? Right? I have too many identities. Am I right, chat? I probably have at least 4 to 5 identities if I count my stuff that I used to do. Anyways, let's check the poem for a second. So I will I guess I will choose adventure. Okay, that's priority. Adventure, destiny. Oh, okay, that's what Yuri likes. Calm, raindrops. Ah, why is this here? Um, no, no, no. I will just go with happy thoughts. Yes, yes. Happy thoughts. Headphones. Okay. Giggle. Okay. Fireflies. Sparkle. Pleasure. Why is there graveyard here? Excitement. That. Why is my mouse clicking? Why is my mouse positioned at the weirdest choices? Sugar. Landscape. Kitty. Termination. Heartbeat. Daydream. Bliss. Strawberry. Okay. Wow. The word choices.
Hi again, Brielle. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Brielle. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
Yo, Spartan VT, thank you for the follow. We're currently playing Doki Doki Literature Club. How are you doing today? Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack.
Sayori told me.
Sayuri told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what.
One of my favorite games. Ah, indeed. Yes. I played this before, but I just have no recollection of what happened. So this is perfect.
But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you clearly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. The cock blocker in question, Monica. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga's literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Brielle always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He'll do busy work without even me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you?
I might be a little jealous. Come, you and Brielle can be good friends too.
Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the very situation she just put me into. Almost have enough points to miss with the emote. Oh shit.
Yuri even bought you something today, you know.
Wait, Sayori. Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not.
What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright, well here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out the book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out the book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
It says, how is How was this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out the book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read it. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festivals are a chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? You just need the weight of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative mind. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if you come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do a thing to speak to their creative minds.
You know, if they're having a problem like this, just make like a cafe, like a book cafe. That's actually a thing. I remember there's like manga cafes or book cafes before. They could replicate the whole thing. Like, for every purchase of a coffee, you have a chance to read one limited edition book. Or manga, or anything really. That's how you get people to stay. And bonus points if you can write a poem on the spot. Why am I thinking of promotion ideas? Curse my job. Curse my old job for doing this. I used to be in the marketing shtick, so it can't be helped. It can't be helped at all that I'm thinking of something like this. That reminds me, you should play Library of Arena. Oh, what's that game about? What's that? Cyrus taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
Well, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Oh, well, I guess you could... Cupcakes? Ah, good thinking.
Natsuki would love to do that.
Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That worked out perfectly. And what? That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Yeah, it's true. Sweets gives dopamine. And what dopamine gives you? Satisfaction, happiness. And yeah, we're going psychological with this.
Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
Lobotomy Corporation? I actually have Lobotomy Corporation. I haven't tried to play it, but I guess I could try it out. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her, unlike me who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Limbus Company? I think I'll give it a try. Probably the next week. But I do have some preparations for a certain event that I want to run by November. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. What? I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait, actually I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. Bitch, what? This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. Compared to the ruins, it's a free game with gotchas.
Gacha? Did you say gacha? Let's go gambling!
I love gacha for that reason. Let's go gambling. Indeed, I love a nice gacha. Not gonna lie, that's one thing you'll have me like, and it's gacha gambling. Let's go gambling! Yes. Bruh. Like, indeed though. I love a nice gambling idea. Like, for reals. Anyways, let's continue. Do you like battle cats by chance then? I think I might like them. You spawned me and Bree.
You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Eh?
Sayori glances at herself.
How's it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out here and there. I ran my fingertips down on Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Oi, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend? DDLC was made in Ren'Py, a very simple learnable programming language made for visual novels. Yeah, that is the scary part of DDLC. Yeah. Yeah, that's the scary part actually. I think I remember when the game... Oh, sorry. I'm trying to pick up cotton balls. I remember the time this game went viral because of something diabolic. But I find it entertainment. Yeah, I think they actually had one more game. I don't know if it's still being produced.
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my god. That is a nice view. That is a nice fucking view.
This is so funny.
Yeah, how's it funny, Sayori? What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it sounds a friend who does these kind of things.
Eh? Don't say it like that. You'll make me feel even weird about it, stupid. Oh, joy. I am indeed.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
This one's reminding me of a certain friend, bruh. I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it.
Ah, if you ever bought it, you would have noticed soon that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Oh shit. Sayori, please.
And that's okay, Bear.
Bruh. You guys are Luda. Don't say that out loud. Bruh. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Ah. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
It's so stuffy.
You making some Doki Doki actions. I know what you're talking about. I am not good at rizzing.
And it's not worth it at all.
Bruh. Please, woman. Sayori hastily blazered her blazer once more.
That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms down, twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that, bro?
And why are you saying like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend and he wouldn't even let me do things like this. And he'd take care of me better than anyone else would anyways. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Oh god, this...
And? I didn't see anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you can focus on going to bed earlier.
Bruh. Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yep. Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori. Bruh, imagine.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Really can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. Indeed, it's ending right now. Yo, okay, that's creeped me, Sayori. Hello? Hello? Hi? How you doing? That scared the shit out of me. That scared the shit out of me for a second. How you doing, Sayori? I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I could really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, Monica, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically puts out their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Oh, there's a 3-minute break, or 3 second. Okay, let me rest for a bit. And I was actually deep pouring my face. Yeah, just some skincare, you know? Like, I'm trying to take care of myself better nowadays. Oh, that's already over. Okay. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all.
Huh? Oh my goodness, this is so good, Brielle.
Eh.
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer either. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this, maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Huh? Well, I'm sure that's a part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Brielle poem.
Okay.
And that makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact I'm sitting in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Brielle. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Okay, let's read this one. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Ah, me in the morning. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nicer. How should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Ah, yeah. But next time I
won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Okay, let me just hydrate for a real bit. Mm, okay. Yuri is a better choice here. Hmm. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Um,
Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. Um,
imagine. Just lower them to a group of people and describe an apocalypse where life is good. Sounds fun. That's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad?
No? Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical new writers.
Yeah.
And having been through them myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if it's her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an extra. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simpler poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and try something new. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased though.
Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
That's fine. I'm not sure if viewers apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do.
I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smells dreaminess if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting,
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
but it took you a long time to read it.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem, even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Brielle.
Really?
I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, but remember the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work? They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining piece of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Not sure if this is appropriate time, but when are collabs going to be done? I've always been trying to get better time management ever since start. Huh? Collapse? What do you mean? I'm thinking of starting them somewhere like after the next week because I might go on a little bit of a break, but I'm preparing more the week after next week. If that answers to your question. I guess I'll get Monica.
Hi, Brielle. Having a good time so far?
Oh, yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up these things, okay?
Alright, I keep it in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to.
Don't worry, Brielle.
We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right?
I wouldn't be surprised if we had those sorts of things in common.
Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you showed in different ways, it ends up being more
similarly than you'd think. Oh my god, I forgot I had to plan for the 12 of the month.
This is why you do schedules in advance. I at least make schedules
during my days off.
And I usually have my days off, well,
off the schedule. But there are some stuff that I do need to take note of. Like for example, I work in a hospital. So my shifts are always mixed up. So I take collabs at Friday GMT plus 8 to Saturday. However, there are cases that I only take one collab per week. That's the challenge of me having collabs. That's why I'd like to set it a little later. So it's kind of hard for me to do collabs as a VTuber because of my choice of work, and that's hospital. That's actually one challenge that I have. Anyways, let's go back to the visual novel at hand. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when you're reading your poem. You sure you're not reading it into it too much?
I could be.
Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. Is there a problem with Yuri, my girl? I like Yuri out of the four of you, let's be honest. And I have reasons. Yes, I have reasons for liking Yuri.
In any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure you'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to try the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Oh man. Hey Chad, I have an idea. My debut's literally this Saturday. Oh, I know the feeling. Like, okay, when I had my debut, I literally planned like what did I do on my debut? I do the model reveal, of course. I do some chit chats. I even have a PowerPoint presentation to, you know, to introduce to people of who I am as a VTuber and what are my likes and dislikes and what's my origin, who's my artist, who was my rigger, who did my stuff, yada yada. That's the most basic way I can think of. Yes. That debut was very chaotic though. Because I ended up doing weird things while I'm explaining myself. That was fun. Like I still look back. Hello, Bria. I see you are playing Doki Doki. Yes, I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. That's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Let's read it. Hole in wall. It could have been me. See? The direction that sparkle produces. A nosy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole, it wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realized that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? Yeah, I think I like Yuri. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, the kind of sounds gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of posts have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. So an epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip today. Sometimes when you feel like writing a poem or a story, your brain gets fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. It's not like you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Bruh. Yeah, I told you though you weren't gonna like that. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that my writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. The people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't it the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yeah, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read but it hits you hard.
Oh, that's my writing style before. I think when I was still writing poetry, that's my writing style. I think my writing style back then was Monica's combined with Natsuki's. Not sure about Yuri's though, but yes, I do freeform before, but again, that is a past life that I'd rather not get into depth. I feel like I can only talk about my past life as a poet writer in DeviantArt.
Oh, thank you for the water.
But yes, I used to write poetry in my younger years.
And thank you for the stretch. Thank you, thank you.
Mhm. Redeem random trivia. Oh, okay, here's a random trivia about me. Did you guys know I just I only got my L2D rigging and model for free? That's right. I got my L2D model and rigging for free because I won them both in raffles. That's a random trivia about me. I'm not joking. That's actually how I got the model too. It's like people say I'm the goddess of luck. Why? Because I got crack luck in gotcha and I'm like, aren't I just adventuring from Star Rail? He likes to gamble. I like to gamble. Make sense? But yes, that's my random trivia for the day. I knew Tyrant did, but I didn't think you did. Funny thing is, Tyrant and I joined the same raffle with Blackberry Tea, but he won. Then I won a separate raffle. I won a separate raffle from my model too. But so far mine came in earlier than his. Yeah. And then with a stroke of luck last December of 2023, that's where I got my rigging for free. Yes, I won the rigging raffle. And now this is what you see now. You're liking it, right? Though there are other problems, but that's because I have issues with glasses. But other than that, I love my model. I like the sound of that Bria, goddess of luck. But even before L2D model and rigging, and even the PNG Tuber Plus, I also won it in a raffle. I probably won several arts from raffles at the start of 2022 till now. So people say I'm a goddamn luckster, and when people ask about preparing for VTuber models, they say I don't count, and I'm like, why? Because I gambled through the process, and I'm like, I mean, I like gambling. I'm kidding. Anyways, let's go back to the visual novel at hand. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. It works and keeps winning, so why not? True, but I kinda try to not participate too much, but then I do like the thrill. I don't expect to win, but I do like the thrill of who's gonna get it. If that makes sense? That's why I like joining raffles a lot. I even host raffles at one point. I hosted 2 raffles so far. I am thinking of making a new raffle once I am done with the subathon. I was actually planning on a subathon, and one of the goals there is a Steam gift card giveaway. So if I ever reach that specific goal, I'll be giving away a Steam gift card raffle. Well, some people say my luck isn't a joke though. I decide to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting, my eyes landing on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows burrow in frustration. Yeah, because it's a Steam gift card giveaway. That will get. I tried to. There's a reason why I also posted a poem. Why did I say poem? A tweet. A tweet about what would you buy if you have a Steam card worth $100? Because that's the basis that I will use for that Steam card raffle. So since it popped off, you know what's gonna happen. But that's a subathon goal that I can reveal. What's this? The highlight of my streaming so far this past week since I've started is that today I saw someone stay on my stream a lot longer than usual and actually made me quite happy because that's the longest I've had one viewer. Oh, yeah, that does make sense. Like I remember seeing a lot of people begin with one viewer, three viewers. Well, for me, I mean, mine is not that far though, but I was able to get affiliate a little faster than most people. I actually got mine right before my debut. But that doesn't mean I don't try hard. I try my best a lot. Despite juggling through like my job, I try to put a balance between my VTubing and my job. Because at the end of the day, that if I don't try hard enough, it's not gonna work. I always put a lot of effort in whatever I do. And that's good for you. You should try to enjoy it when you're putting the work. Because if you're not enjoying it, then what's the point, right? So keep it up, okay? Keep it up. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I wouldn't have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Brielle did too. So based on that, I'll gladly to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Nyeh. And Brielle liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Uh? Oh, thank you for the posture check. I just wish most of the people following weren't artists, but I don't have the heart to tell them I can't exactly buy commissions yet. If they're GFX bots, don't, okay? Don't.
Eh? That's not what I. You're just. Maybe you're just jealous that Brielle appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Eh? Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grow a size bigger as soon as Brielle starts showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Brielle, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writings were effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Oh, hi there, Sayori. Still there? How you doing? What's up? How do I find their boss and get them uploads? I guess maybe if they have a Twitter account with suspicious art style or GFX all over their username. That's how I can tell they're a bot. And what's the point in making your poems are convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Brielle. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Brielle? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I don't know what Natsuki, Sunset, Yuri, Sayori. Yeah, Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can you two keep fighting when you know you're making your friends feel like this? Yeah, well, that's her problem. Isn't about her. I agree. It's not fair for others to interject their own feelings into a conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? Bruh. This is so weird, right, chat? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. They just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feels with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. Bruh. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as always they were. Make him beautiful. Sayori. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea, Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori's vice president. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I can't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate her to see her get herself hurt. That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she sings. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems today? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Well, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress.
Ah, yeah.
I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Riel, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just want their opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
You know, Brielle, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone's what makes you the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone's nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Oh. Oh yeah, I might as well just save the game, just in case. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, why is there swimsuit? Okay, I'm curious. Who's this? Oh, that's Natsuki. Joy. Parfait. Color. Desire. Excitement. Sticky. Why do I notice the weirdest words? Like, what the hell? It's either the depressing words or the weird words. Hope. Dazzle. Universe, okay. Rainbow. Fluffy. Peace. Fear. Daydream. Heaven sent, okay. Why? Who's this? Yuri, what the fuck? Yuri, what the fuck? Are you okay? Doki Doki is Starscape. Playground. Kiss. Okay. Yuri, are you okay? Why? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Brielle.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I say, that's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simplest things with you anyways.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Hey, that's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Well, why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason really, I just wanted to look at it. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Only two smoke. Yeah. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Bruh. You're broke, bruh. So either you're not hungry or want an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves you one option.
Well, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Eh, I didn't know this. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Bill to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after putting a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I didn't mean it like that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's up on side of you. There's no way you can think that. You were right, though. I did something bad. I had to accept the revolution.
Retribution, my girl.
That.
So coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have to come if it weren't for the cupcakes.
So I had to trick Natsuki into making it.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
What was a cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
This is a miracle.
It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about my cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Jeez, just eat it. So no. I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. So I'm really happy that you shared one with me.
Natsuki gets her round of her seat and goes behind. Why did I say Natsuki, bruh? Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez, I get it.
Oh my, did you seriously just do that?
This is such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you just say,
Where's Monica anyway?
Good question.
Have you heard of anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay.
She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Yeah, revolution's my favorite word. I think my favorite word could be... Oh, I don't know. Can't think of one. I do like a lot of words, though. Yeah, she's popular.
She has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Girls, what?
That's true.
Bruh, imagine.
Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Hey, Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're just strong. Well, the boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard of it since I was practicing piano. Piano?
I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Brio.
Monica smiled sweetly. Yeah, she has eyes on us. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
And don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see.
In that case, best of luck. Thanks.
So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everybody has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappears in the closet.
Yeah. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival's coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon.
Ah, are you going with Rio to get the supplies?
There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
Oh, but I want to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff.
Okay. It was just a suggestion.
See if you can find poster paper too, okay?
Okay. Ready, Bria?
Yeah, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori comes and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to a mall or something. I mean, she is child-coded. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? It's so easy for me to tell AI apart from real. Yeah, the only time you'll see which is AI has got to be the hands. AI doesn't know finger work. I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're all gonna do poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone's going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Ah, that sounds kind of dull.
Hey, Yal, you're not thinking about the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you say lines of a poem like, "Between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from the clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moans between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when we look into every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that."
Sayori. I'm sure it's just impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. I just meant it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, the lighting in AI are... Yeah, that's why I usually check which is AI art and which isn't. It can be hard to discern those, sadly. But, oh well. Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited. The festival's going to be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around the hallway again.
Hey, Bria, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
Aren't we stealing? She has nothing but a ball of sunshine, growing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As years went by, I began to hold myself in my room more and more. The going adventures with Sayori brings me about some special, what the fuck? Special sort of feeling that I forgot I had in me.
Huh?
What's going on Twitter? Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what you have in here. Crayons? They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find it. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine, fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Yeah. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Ow, ow, ow. You okay? My forehead, bruh. Yes, you're stealing from the school. Yeah, I'm like, don't you guys have like, okay, school's in my time? Okay. Okay. School's in my time before, it's more like, we have a school supply shop, or at least a nearby school supply store. Back in the day, right? So, yeah, I'm kind of surprised that's a thing. So, why are we stealing, by the way? That is my question. It's kind of interesting, to say the least. Like, that's just what I think, though, because, bruh, I just think it's really weird to have something like that. But still, though, it's kind of annoying, though. But hey, it do be like that, sadly. Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's still sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You grabbing waists now? Bruh. Imagine grabbing waists. Imagine. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from the forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Oh, sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Yeah, where would I even find ice around here? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Bruh, please. No, that is very unacceptable, bruh. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. How would I really say? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Bruh. I locate the nearest vending machine. Oh yeah, I also have this, by the way. If you guys wanted to check more of my activities, if you can, the Discord server's up. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. Or just get a big block of ice. But then again, I'm not sure if convenience store exists back then. I think they do. Not as much. Apple juice, okay. In a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. Okay, okay. She has she has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. Oh no, Sayori, are you doing okay? Are you doing okay, buddy? Alright, yeah, but it's for others that wanted to join. But I'm still slowly adjusting the Discord server in any way that I can. Sayori here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head?
It stings.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons. That's good.
Gabrielle, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were so you were kind of oblivious in some ways, like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying real hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would really, you would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Aww. So what are we gonna do? Feelings? Probably not. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you wouldn't have probably hit your head. Riel, I don't think you realize that you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that, and I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know when I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happened when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Well, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but... Well, I hope so. It's been so long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should... I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah, don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Hmm. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs and tried to hide the bumps, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good time. I was about ready to start with our sharing poems. And Sayori, your forehead. Please, don't worry about it. I was playing with crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we need? Oh, I have it right, eh? I forgot all the stuff. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Bruh, imagine. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Real. Oh, well, Sayori... I made it an adventure. Yeah. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Okay, it's another poem reading. Hello, I'm back once again. Your friendly neighborhood kiss is Doki Doki process going well, son? Yes. Riel, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Yeah, I'm not hiding everything. You're still at school?
Hmm? Wait, what's this? Brownie Knights Club Mushroom Coffee? Huh? Sorry. I'm just seeing someone follow me and they have like uh, a yellow check mark. It's a coffee company? Huh? Um, I think a coffee company just followed me. Oh, mushroom coffee. My brat, and it's vegetarian. Oh. Uh, I'll just show you. Hold on. I guess I'll DM it in the chat anyways. This is the page that followed me. And apparently they're selling mushroom coffee? The coffee lays. I mean, I do love my caffeine. I drink 4 to 5 cups at maximum now. I'll follow it though, because it's interesting. No clue what I would put in a PowerPoint for debut. I have no lore. I made my design, animated it. And I need help after reviewing my options. You can join my server. I'm usually there. You can ask me for suggestions or for others. Our fox is getting famous. We should celebrate. I'm not famous, but the coffee though. Amazon, you're interesting. Mushroom coffee? This looks good though, but mushroom coffee? Not bad. Imagine Joji follows you. Nah, there's no way something that famous would follow me. I'm still small. I am still a small streamer. Yep, I'm still a small streamer, and I like to be a small streamer. What if I'm not into mushrooms? I like mushrooms. Anyways, my favorite mushroom is shiitake and enoki. Those are my favorite mushrooms, and I love them, especially when I put them in my buldak ramen. Oh yeah, I haven't had those in a while. Maybe I should go for some buldak ramen after my night shift. But that's gonna be a Saturday. Cause I'm gonna have to do 3 night shifts, and that's why I have no collab on a Saturday. Anyways, let me get my pillow again. Should I put a lap pillow in my wish list? Cause I keep having one on my lap all the time. Like, I don't know. I just like something sitting on my lap. But your poems are so good. Like on lap pillow. Stop! Get my husband out of this, bruh. Don't put my husband in here. AKA Lycon. Yesterday sent this ones too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way, not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki's the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things. Like cooking? Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying, that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through with myself. We have that kind of weird connection. Didn't John Cena follow you? Yeah, John Cena followed me. Imagine Lycon's VA follows you. I will hear some heavy breath. No. No. That is gonna be weird. I don't think that's gonna be a good idea. But getting followed by Lycon VA, I don't mind that. That sounds fun. Like, I do love his accent when I play ZZZ, actually. Like, for real though. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Ugh. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori?
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Brielle, will you give me your poem? I don't want to keep it.
Why?
Well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you.
Hi.
Even listening anymore. Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really? I broke my pencil. Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. Sayori clutches the desk beneath her knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grabbed Sayori's arm and helped her sit at the desk.
Anyway,
Still haven't read your poem.
oh, sorry, I forgot about that.
It's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Okay, let's read it off, chat. Bottles. I puff off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams, little bottles of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Bruh, what the hell? Nah, man. Imagine me making a dating scene with Lycon and Brie. Why would you? Fine, here you go. But still, those. You guys really like me without these things, huh? It's a shame I can't show my hips on stream. Curse you, Twitch. Anyways. Holy crap, sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica told me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard on it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way.
Rip eye patch. I mean, this is what I look like without the eye patch.
It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. Seeing the passion in her eyes makes it so hard for me to be pessimistic. Wow, where are you guys? What are you guys staring at, bro? Then Yuri, let's see what you've written for today.
well done, Rael. Your skills are already improving.
Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help you inspire fellow writers.
I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little bit more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning to a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. Pause or check. Ask the things you feel. Bruh, I'm not your main course. What do you mean, bruh? That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you'd like to read. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Yo, Demon King, thank you for the follow. We're currently playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I sliced the bread, fresh and soft, the raccoon became excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You can see that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I branch my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself a Wait. Are you eating a raccoon? Excuse me? I have 2 followers left. Everyone else was fake out of the... Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that though. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yes, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Priya? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individuals. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. And why would you? I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Yeah, that was interesting. That's Monica. Hi again, Riel. How's your writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying it yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. And I'm gonna go BRB. I need to use the bathroom real quick this time. I'm gonna use the bathroom, BRBs. I'm back, but someone's using the bathroom. When I want to use the bathroom, people use the bathroom. I hate the logic. And well, that's nice. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes you think of Sayori like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. Well, we can talk about that another time while I continue the stream though, if that makes sense. Rip bathroom, yeah, there's somebody in it. And that's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably, but you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being shy. I'm not shy, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give it their share time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh no, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright, but anyways, you want to read my poem now? Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop, violent grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, thin, cosine, tangent like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. That's just kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. See, it's so hard for me to tell what's it about though. Sometimes asking a poem what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a controversial or conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know what you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. I can't really say it's any better either. Huh? Phew, what? Well, anything isn't a train wreck. I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a comment? I'm glad to see someone finally recognizes the experience. Oh, let's keep practicing and maybe it'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me not so you completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds you of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Hey, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of the sudden. Wait, why are you bonking me? Let's see. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Oh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Ickly, wrinkly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I don't see her talking to people. She probably talks to spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree to that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about everyone thinks my. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Sometimes you're afraid if people found out they might fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares if someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Anyway, since I've been there we go. There we go.
Well, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you see Yuri?
Yeah, she said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you, that people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. I got to try not to be so mean to her if she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it sounds like she learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciates the message in your poem.
It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if anyone could come sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much, we're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've been designing some pamphlets we can give out during the events. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought I heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica, yes, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event, but the cool part is we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting all on the posters in any case wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring poster, holds up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting posters up, did you? Hmm? Well, I did. Do you really think it's bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Guys? No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. I remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot for them to ask to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of full people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. Yo, Karskin, thank you for the follow. Oh,
thank you for the tier sub. Thank you so much, Card Skin. Thank you. Wait, how many did you just... Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for the bits. I mean, subs though, Card Skin. Thank you so much. Naliko just subscribed. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it though. How are you doing though, Kurtzkin? Oh yeah, how are you doing though? Like, thank you for so much for the subs. I didn't expect that actually. I'm just doing good these well, thank you, appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night too. But anyways, how are you though? What's up? But yeah, nice deeds though. Thank you, thank you. I leave for 5 minutes. Yes. Yeah, someone gifted me 10 subs. Thank you though, Cardskin. Thank you. If we start the event each put on good performance, and will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to talk to show everyone what literature is all about. Well, feel free to shout out the person too, though. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes us standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. I agree, I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with it. Alright? Thanks. Wait, I think I like this mode. Wait, what happened? Network error, eh? What happened? Hello? Are you guys still seeing my Twitch? Yeah? Okay, I think my... Okay, that's... Okay. I think my internet just went haywire for a second. Okay, now we're back. Okay, I wonder what was that about. But thank you though again, Cardskin. Thank you so much for the subs. I appreciate it. The Wi-Fi from my phone just suddenly went off. And now my phone is glitching. Yeah. But anyways, let's continue the visual novel. Yuri dejectedly glanced around everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have much of a choice. And that's everyone. I'm still waiting for the new phone though. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. Let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of a club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But anyways, I'm gonna check if I can finally go to the restroom though. So BRB for a bit, okay?
Going so slow. Just let me run.
Now we are.
No, no, no. That missile will not hit me. Steady, you got him.
Oh, finally. Now I feel relaxed. Wait, who raided? Yo, Zenny! Hey, how are you doing? Thank you for the raid. My apologies, I was at the bathroom. Did you shout them out? Okay, good. Okay, good. Damn, I apologize for not being here. How's your stream though, Zenny? How are you? Anyways, let's go back to the stream at hand. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing words to life. Is this... Bruh. That's good, but then it got me a little bit scared with the coffin dance, bruh. I'm glad you had a good stream though. And if you do need to sleep or take self-care, please feel free to, and have a good night. Yes, yes. Oh, thank you for the head baths. Anyways, yeah, my phone is really having issues. Oh yeah, thank you for the head pats. Anyway, let's go back to the stream. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face and I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Four of us applaud. Monica takes her breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping you set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Wait, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. This poem's called... You can do it, Yuri. Man, I really need that new phone right now. My stuff is really tweaking. It's called The After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, it's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enthusiasms with perfect timing. This was a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality and glances around her as she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is, it's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it coming from Sayori's voice almost gave it a whole new meaning. All I can say is, I guess it could use some work. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did a good job, Sayori. Even Brielle liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with this kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poem reviewers where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. I don't know what you mean.
Well, I've been practicing this kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Monica, you're pretty critical. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. You don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next, Natsuki? Don't make me go before Riel. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Riel lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get over with it. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Feels so odd. I recite my poem, since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about the lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way out of the podium. It's called... Are you looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyways, this film is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Well, she's still a little enthused. And is this supposed to be enthusiast? Her poem has a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, wasn't it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be a bit hard, but I hope that you'll all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too, it doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're all putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me real happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write some poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I said that there's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Bruh. It's okay, Brady, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more, even though it's only been a few days. A lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was facing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with words. So let's just say one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? I think you do. What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Brielle. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to. Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry, besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? It's kind of weird to think for Sayori to care so much about
but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen at that time? Anyways, I think I'm gonna call it a day here because I still have to prepare for my work. Yes. Hello B, hello Mo, etc. I'm about to wrap up, bruh. Bruh. But we're doing good. I was playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I may continue this next week though because I have work duties. Wait, I can't really do it next week because of my surprisingly disappointing work schedule. Yeah, but I'll keep it like this for the day. Okay, I just woke. Well, that's okay. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Let me just remove the head pad though. Okay. Now let's just go to just chatting mode. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Yeah, let's just go to just chatting mode. But I'm gonna go BRB mode just to adjust my model. Jeez. Apologies about that. Someone was calling me and I had to mute. Anyways, okay. Thank you guys for coming into my first Doki Doki Literature Club stream. And of course, I will have parts of the VOD be uploaded to my YouTube and make shorts out of it. Yeah, I like it. It's been a while since I read it too, so it's really nice. It's like a callback to my younger years. Anyways, I am going to find somebody to raid now before I accidentally dox myself because someone was calling me downstairs for lunch and I don't want my name to be heard here. So who should I raid? Yep. Yeah, bye-bye. Now, who would I go for today? Of course, I will go for my following list. I guess I will... let's see. What would be a good fit? Oh! I guess I'll raid my good friend Pickle. Frenchy Pickle, it's been a while. Anyways. Thank you guys for coming in. I'll be playing Undertale tomorrow in a later time. So do keep yourselves posted on that. Thank you, and I'll see you all on the flip side, alright? Bye-bye!